Rockets.
Mark, a couple of teams here tonight desperately looking for a win, and both need one to get off the mat.
I agree with you there, B. I think we're going to see teams playing with tremendous urgency here. No lack of effort tonight because both of these teams are hungry to capture a W.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Şengün. They set the pick. Over Ayton. And Şengün gets it to go.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Here's Sharp. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Van Vliet. The Blazers making their last shot. Now the Blazers moving it up. Simons finds Thibault. Here's Ayton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
One thing about Jalen Green, his path to the NBA was through the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time. That's a good way to do it.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Here's Şengün. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
The shooting starting to come around for Alperen Şengün, taking more shots now.
Basket counts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so it's Houston with it. The Blazers making their last shot. Şengün, a screen on Grant. Smith passes to Şengün. The kick out to Van Vliet. Thibault with a steal. There's the drive. It's Sharp on the wing. Oh, deflected. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Van Vliet against Thibault. Van Vliet left side. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just a remarkable effort from Van Vliet. Exceptional at maintaining his concentration on these challenging shots.
Simons outside. Van Vliet against Thibault. That one is off. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Şengün, the screen. The drive by Brooks. Stolen by Ayton. Knocks it loose. Thibault passes to Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Pass to Ayton. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Rockets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Van Vliet with it. Thibault picks him up. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And here's Smith. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Simons left side. Count that bucket.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Van Vliet against Thibault. Now here's Brooks. The D's right on him. Green, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Here's Sharp. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Portland with a rebound. Here's Thibault. Hits the front of the rim and out. Gets it up. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers out in front. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
So on the floor for Houston, Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Brooks against Grant. And it's Brooks missing. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Smith with the rebound. And talking about Jabari Smith, a talented young forward with a bright future, Clark.
Really excited about his future because he does everything smoothly and easily. Good IQ. I think he just needs to add a little strength to really optimize what he has in his package.
No one covering. Simon's got 5 now.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Got a piece of it. Green finds Van Vliet. Back to Green. They set the screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of... great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Van Vliet with a screen on Grant. Smith into the lane. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Smith. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. It wasn't set.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, BA, with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred VanVleet, and they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Şengün. Fires in the triple. Şengün's got 13.
He's got a real nice feel for the game. Şengün's quick to make the most of an open look when it avails itself.
Simon's shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Time called. Here, the Rockets decide to talk it over.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes
to the paint.
remaining in the first half.
Here's Brooks.
2 minutes.
Outside for Green. Back to Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Driving inside. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün, a screen on Simons. Brooks. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Brooks has gotten 4 this quarter. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Ayton, a screen on VanVleet. And it's Simons missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 7.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
To the wing on the left. Şengün passes to VanVleet. Another 3 from Houston.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
VanVleet against Simons. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And it's VanVleet off the drive. Pass to Smith. Puts up a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Plays the 4, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
The offensive rebound. Here's Sharp. Ayton with it, defended by Şengün. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Smith outside. Shoots over Grant. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's all tied up in Portland. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Walker out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Brogdon in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece. High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Outside Eason. Holiday, a screen on Walker. Back to Eason. Not going to go that time. Oh, nice D from Walker. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Portland. Nice shot by Walker.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Eason against Walker. Adams with a screen on Walker. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Adams.
The assist.
Want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Eason with a steal.
Portland foul. Walker. First personal foul.
Houston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Driving in. Pass to Adams. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams with it. Now Thompson defending. The drive by Grant. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
It's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Inside. Solid defense from Williams.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And Houston called for the foul. That one falls for Grant.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
The Rockets trail. And here's Thompson. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
Oh, man,
Oh!
what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Rockets foul. Whitmore. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:57 left in the third. Left side Walker. And he drops it in from the low post. Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Walker. Outside for Brogdon. Timeout called, the Blazers.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the middle. Here's Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got his second bucket of the night. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And Holiday, here we go. Here's Adams. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Walker finds Brogdon. Back to Walker. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Brogdon. Rockets with a rebound. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Whitmore. Williams defending. Left side, Eason. 5 on the clock. And there's a pick. Here he goes. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And he gets it back. Outside for Grant.
Houston foul. Stephen Adams. First personal foul. Fourth team
And he makes a
foul.
first.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Jeremy.
And so Grant nails them both. Here's Smith. Soft touch off the glass. Smith's got 5 now.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aiden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Smith. Brooks outside. Smith with a screen on Simons. 3 on the clock. Brooks. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
And Brooks drops them both. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Thibault, a screen on Van Vliet. The drive by Simons. Aiden. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston in the lead. Here's Van Vliet. Shot from the low post is good.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperon Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
And they're on the break. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Green finds Smith. Grant against Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. 4 on the clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Green. And again, it's Houston.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Aiden, a screen on Brooks to the inside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aiden's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Simons. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Aiden has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Out to Simons. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Brooks against Simons. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. 5 to shoot.
And this is a big moment for Brooks.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls,
Taking 2 shots.
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was... And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. Sharp passes to Simons. And Ayton with the stuff.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Down low. Here's Van Vliet. Hits the J after faking out the D with a quick up fake. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Şengün, a screen on Ayton. Pass to Şengün. Smith against Grant. Şengün, the screen. Smith passes to Şengün. And it's in.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Yes!
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Right side Green. Back to Van Vliet. To the left side wing. Here's Şengün. And he sinks it.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
Grab the screen. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sharp, covered by Smith. The floater. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over.
Man, let's make a little noise for your Blazers.
Now Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Over Simons. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Sharp. Brooks and Smith make up the two forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And that one's good. Sharp.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Thibault against Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Thibault. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Ayton pulls it down. Portland leading. Here's Thibault. Pass to Graham. To the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist from Graham. Ayton's got 19 points.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Now Green.
2 minutes for
Here's Smith.
2 minutes.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Smith rising to the occasion, making a play when they needed it.
Inside. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. 4-point game. Green, one at the... Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
The Trailblazers have got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Sharp passes to Graham. And here's Simons. Simons, a screen on Brooks. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Şengün against Ayton. And it's Şengün penetrating. And Şengün throw it down.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
He takes it in. Simons passes to Sharp. Here's Ayton. Wide open look. It falls!
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. So far, no go.
It's Sharp on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But and they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
You're the 6th man, and this is ours. So let's get loud.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. Knocked away. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Now here's Green. Van Vliet on the wing. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Ayton into the lane and out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Van Vliet outside. Going inside. Off with the layup. So the Trailblazers win it. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime,
Blazers.
this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Eibel with the ball. Towns on him. Takes it off the glass.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And it's Conley penetrating over Sharp. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
A nice shot by Simon.
And I love Simon's balance on that play right there. Stayed in control and stayed tight.
Right side, Conley. Now the pass to Edwards. Inside. Inside. Reed misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Grant. Lets it go from deep. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Reed misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Edwards drives in, takes the 12-footer and hits.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Reed. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunity.
Now here's Conley. Out to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Lets it go from 14. Basket counts.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Towns after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Back to Reed. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on 8.
Second team foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Reed.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
Turning on the Jets here. Simon sees the gap and starts running fast.
Out left to the wing. Back to Edwards. Now McDaniels. Scoreless thus far. And the shot goes in.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Grant with the screen on Conley. There's the drive. Sharp. That's good.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Conley scanning the floor. There's the pick. Towns, the pass to Reed, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Left side, Grant. Ayton inside. Over by Conley. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
It's stolen by Edwards.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Towns, the screen. McDaniels passes to Towns. The rebound by Sharp.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Portland out in front. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Simons on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Sharp in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Driving to the basket. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Look how Sharp bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. That one is on Town. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Now, here's McDaniels. Covered by Simons. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Simons has got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that three ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Reed. Outside Conley. And he lays it straight in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And Simons, who's got the ball here for Portland. Grant outside. Trailblazers leading by 7. And there's the drive. Passes it to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Such a wide open look. Ayton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. Essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Simons kicks to Ayton. Back to Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Left side, Grant. Pass to Thibault. Portland moving the ball around. Fires from the wing. And it's Simons missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Conley against Simon. Back to Towns. Fast break. Here they come. And Fernie Simons, and that's good. Simons has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers. Outside, Edwards. Towns, high post. Left side, Edwards. Reed kicks to Edwards. And stolen by Thibault. And now Portland on the break. 59 seconds left in the first half. Simons. And rejection by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns, the pass to Conley. Towns, the screen. Now here's McDaniel. Shoots the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Kicks it out to Grant. Simons with a screen on Towns. Simons on the wing. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Simons has got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
Well, defense comes right at Simons inside, but he's staying pretty poised on that play.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for Portland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Morris. And it's Alexander Walker into the two. A shot by Brogdon wide open. Walker with a clean look. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. And Gobert kicks to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Walker. Takes it inside. And the shot is good. Walker's got 5 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Morris. Anderson the screen. Morris into the lane. Yep, it counts. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
Great finish on the drive from Morris. This is what happens when you give him the lane.
Here's Brogdon. A rebound by the Timberwolves. To the inside. Morris passes to Gobert. Anderson the screen. Lets a floater go. That one doesn't drop. Trailblazers leading by 8. Can't get the reverse flush. One-on-one here. Here's Alexander Walker.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
It's tipped. Here's Williams. He can't get it to go. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 6. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Henderson kicks to Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Love 3.
2 minutes.
Knocked loose. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Gobert the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Brogdon. Clock at 4. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Blazers ball.
Portland leading by 6. To the paint. Picked off in midair. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Shoots. McLaughlin, no good. Trailblazers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. The kick out to Walker. Down low. Here's Henderson. Brogdon outside. Just 5 to shoot. Walker with his screen for Brogdon to end the cold streak. And it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Anderson against Walker. Here's Kamare. Nothing on the board. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Brogdon. Count it.
Brogdon inside, never rushed. Effective with the soft touch.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson the screen. In the corner, it's Morris. Lock at 6. From outside the arc, Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at moving right around.
And we've reached the end of the third. Trailblazers lead by 5. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Simons. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, I think the kids would say Simons is in his bag. Is that right?
Now here's Edwards, defended by Thibault. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 7.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ed cook.
Grant with a screen on come. Here's Sharp. Knocks down the 3-ball.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Grant outside. The kick out to Simons. And it's out of bounds to Portland. He'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Ayton a screen. Jacks up a 3. And it's Sharp missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Towns the screen. And Edwards with the stop.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Ayton in the high post. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Grant. Back to Simons. 4 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Edwards looking it over. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Towns, no luck. Trailblazers leading by 6. Thibault kicks to Simons. Thibault. Ayton, the pass to Thibault. Here's Sharp. Driving the lane. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
The pass to Edwards. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards passes to Reed. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Grant outside. Passes it to Sharp.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Ayton.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Oh, here's Edwards. Defended by Thibault.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Outside Edwards. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots. And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Reed kicks to Edwards.
Portland foul. Matisse Thibault. 4th personal foul.
It's the first that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws in practice. What a cool customer.
To Simons. It drops.
And Simon's saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Edwards passes to Reed. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He makes the first of 3, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. The second one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Here's Simons. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Murray's checked in for Portland. And the first of 3, missing that time. That's a tough one to miss, but 2 more chances. He makes the second free throw, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he nails the third.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a 1-possession game.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Simons can produce, and he does it in bunches, but can he do it in big moments? Here's a chance. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he told his guys they can do this. And the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Sean.
Sharp is such a gifted offensive player. He keeps his foot jammed on the accelerator when he has openings like this.
And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And you know, Doris, looking at this game here tonight, both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, BA, the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Green, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce and a great finisher.
Here's the pick from deep. Conley rebounded by Green.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
You know, when it comes to Fred Van Vliet, he's clearly someone not afraid of the moment, Doris.
BA, he relishes the opportunity to make big shots in the clutch, and the guy has got this steady temperament that allows his teammates to trust him. Now, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
To the middle. And Sengun throw it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Van Vliet against Conley. Takes it inside. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Towns a screen on Brooks. Edwards against Brooks. It's Edwards with a drive. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. And he drives in. An easy 2 on the layup. Conley's got 5.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Green. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
In the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. To the inside. Here's Towns. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Smart move with the ball by Green. He didn't like what the play got him, so he gives it away.
Edwards against Brooks. Towns a screen on Brooks. Here's Edwards. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Conley on the attack.
Rockets foul.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the
Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops a first.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis, but this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Brooks drives in. Smith right side. Another three from Houston.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
The open shot by Van Vliet. And the rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Conley passes to Reed. Good work defensively by Brooks.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Green in the post. Here's Van Vliet. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Fred Van Vliet has been on display for the Houston Rockets. 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Inside, here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
For 3, Conley. Rebound by Van Vliet. Houston has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league, because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate. Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Şengün passes to Smith. Şengün, the screen. And it's Smith penetrating. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, a nice read by Smith. Now, he saw the lane and hit it.
Towns on a screen. from deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Towns a screen on Van Vliet. Conley passes to Towns. And down it goes. 2 points.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible to us.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Conley. Reed sets a screen. Conley finds Edwards. Conley looking for an opening. And it's Towns with the power finish.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Oh, got that one up quick. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Towns for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. To the paint. Here's Smith. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones it on the rim.
Conley goes in. And he makes it on the layup. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Green. Oh, Green with a strong take.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Conley against Van Vliet. Pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Reed against Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed can't hit.
You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
And it's Green missing.
At 6'10", Smith is just so long. Frustrating shooter.
And so it's Houston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Monte Morris is out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Anderson in at the 4.
Wow, how about the speed of Monte Morris? That is why that drive was effective.
And Holiday powers it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And they pick up 2.
That's just Monte Morris doing his thing out there. Pick and roll action. Can I run it? You bet.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Driving in. Got it. Morris has got 6. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 3-point lead. Pass to Adams. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And that one's good. Thompson.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
Well, Grant, Amin Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother Asar coming through overtime elite, a different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Anderson with a screen on Thompson. McLaughlin, pass to Anderson. Doesn't go that time. Thompson with some nice D. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gobert, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Driving inside. Outside Holiday. The three is up. Pass to Whitmore. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Whitmore's got his first bucket in this one.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Morris for three. Adams grabs the miss.
Minnesota Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul.
That's good from Holiday. Houston in the lead. Pass to Adams. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Minnesota, they've got 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Inside, here's Alexander Walker. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Eason. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin, still without a bucket. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Here's Easton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Morris against Holiday. Morris passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Back to Gobert. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
First team foul.
That's on Steven Adams. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. He's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how he uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Holiday against Morris. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Picked by Gobert. Oh, Adams with the block.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Here we go. Here's Alexander Walker. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Easton. Shoots over Anderson. No good with a jumper from the wing. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Houston has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Brooks and Smith make up the two forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Şengün in at center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Green. He takes it in, and it's hammered home by Green.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Towns is screen on Brooks to the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Conley against Van Vliet. Now here's Conley, tightly guarded. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Şengün. Well, the Rockets shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Green finds Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Down low. And there's Şengün on the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And the shot's good.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck.
Oh, wow!
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A., and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright. This guy is competitively tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred Van Vliet.
Brooks against Edwards. Reed is screen on Brooks. To the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Conley. Back to Şengün. On the wing, Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. They get it again. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Conley. Smith outside for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 7 assists in the game.
That three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Reed passes to Towns. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Green with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Van Vliet. And again, it's Houston.
Now, there's a couple things in play here. The activity and IQ of Fred Van Vliet. This guy, a dangerous mid-range shooter.
Reed, a screen on Smith. Takes a 13-footer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. There's the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Towns The shot's good.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Rockets.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Green.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the bucket is good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Now Edwards. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little.
break butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Simons on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Sharp in at the point. Back to Simons. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Green into the lane, and Green slams it in.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Ayton a screen on Van Vliet, and Simons wide open. He'll fire. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Smith the pass to Şengün. Van Vliet sets the pick for Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Yes, that goes in. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And the technical free throw is good.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
Smith against Grant. Smith drives in. Şengün finds Smith. Back to Şengün. The three. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Simons has the open look. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
In the corner, Şengün with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
They set the screen. Ayton in the corner. Shoots a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Inside, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Here's Brooks, and he slams it one-handed. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good 2 minutes.
Grant outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The first step quickness is up there for Anthony Simons.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
The court is yours.
Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Thibault. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. There's the 3. Şengün, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike. The Trailblazers had shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
The kick out to Simon. Now here's Ayton. He has 7, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And here is Green to the inside. Şengün. Simons against Brooks. And he gets the whistle, too. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get...
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
The action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
15 seconds left here in the first quarter. 3-pointer, Simons. Nailed from 3-point land. Simons has got 10 points.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
And stolen by Ayton. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for Portland. He got it up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Van Vliet sets the pick for Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Down low. Here's Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Green drives in. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And how about the persistence from Green, refusing to let the defense bully him on that drive.
Simons with the screen on Brooks. A kick out to Simons. And he drives in. Grant, that's good. Grant's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Simons against Van Vliet. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 12 in the game.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
It's Brooks on the wing, covered by Simons. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. And stolen by Thibault. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
What impresses you about Shaedon Sharpe is everything he already does well, like grab boards and hit shots. He's got a really solid foundation to his game.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities. And something a lot of people notice about Fred VanVleet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a sixth sense for how to run the offense, seeing when and where to move the ball in order to create quality looks for his guys. Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. 11-point game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And Vliet on the wing. Puts up a three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. 8 in a screen on Brooks. Here's Sharp. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Gritty finish by Sharp. These buckets should help build his confidence.
Van Vliet outside. Bobbed up there for Green, and Green slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Rockets trail by 6. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. With the drive. Green kicks to Van Vliet. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Nice handoff by Brooks, choosing not to force a play of his own.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Simon. Green with the rebound. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Oh, good on the 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
And let's welcome Red Panda.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Williams is out there with Walker. Then it's Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. Houston on D. They trail by 6. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his first points of the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He misses the free throw. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Here's Eason. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Holiday against Henderson. He's looking for Williams and finds him. To Kamare, and the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let's hear it.
Henderson looking it over. Williams sends a screen for Henderson to the paint and stolen by Whitmore. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Whitmore. Williams with the block. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Walker the pass to Williams. Henderson, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Henderson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when Scoot is knocking down threes, there's really nothing you can do to stop him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Houston, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Driving in, and they pick up 2. Henderson's got 5 points so far.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
Some nice passing there by Houston. On the wing, Thompson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Trailblazers leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Walker finds Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Rockets trail by 10. Outside Holiday. Inside. Shoots. Out to Thompson to the left side wing. Easton passes to Adams.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
Henderson, no good. For Houston, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Whitmore. Drops in the layup for 2.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And that one, good. Holiday's got his first 2 points. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by Thompson. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Trailblazers up by... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. The wings, Green and Brooks. And it's Van Vliet in the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Şengün with the bucket.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now a timeout called by Portland. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard, run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. In the corner, Şengün with it. No good on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 6. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Simon. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
He's just playing with him now. Anthony Simons baiting the defenders.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Knocked away. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Simons the pass to Sharp. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Rockets trail by 8. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Rockets now. For 3, Van Vliet. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Sharp. Brooks covering. Ayton with it. 6 to shoot. And it's Sharp missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Brooks, left side. Şengün finds Brooks. And Vliet on the wing. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. To the paint, here's Ayton. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And Green slams it in.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Grant. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
On the wing, Green. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
And once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Ayton a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Simons off the drive. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
And Green slams it in.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
Ayton finds Grant. Driving inside. Şengün with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Smith the pass to Şengün. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. No good with the triple. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
That is world class.
The incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Ayton against Brooks, and they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
The development of Simons over the last few years has been incredible. He's shown he can be a lead ball handler and someone who can get you a bucket when needed. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Smith. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense...
Thank you, everyone who keep...
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Sharp in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Ayton passes to Grant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Towns outside. McDaniels, a screen on Simons. Here's Towns. McDaniels, that's good.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Here's Sharp. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And the first one at the line is good.
For the Trailblazers, Sharp. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Reed passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Outside McDaniels. Towns can't get it to go. Thibault on the wing from outside the arc. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Ayton with a screen. Three-pointer Sharp. Minnesota with a rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Conley passes to Reed. And here's McDaniels. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Simons, right side. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Conley passes to Reed. Stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. There's Simons with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Simons got 5 now.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
2 minutes remaining.
Edwards with it. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Robert Williams checked in for Grant. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Robert Williams picks up 1.
Trying so hard to contest that shot. Got a piece of Gobert there.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Gobert with a screen on Thibault. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle. On the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, PA, in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
And here's Simons outside. He drops it from range. Simons got 10 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to McDaniels. Reed a screen on Simons. McDaniels from long range hits a three-pointer. McDaniels got his second bucket.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Here's Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Simons finds Grant. And here's Simons. 12 points for him. Here's Ayton. Grant, right side. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review.
The previous play is under review.
Get the basket off in time or not.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended tie game in Minnesota. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Thibault. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Simons against Edwards. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
These guys go flying through the air like that. I love it. Daniels showing what he's got on the slam there.
And Thibault with a drive. Here's the 3. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's Edwards. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Simons outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Simons has got 8 points in the quarter. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, BA. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Fires from the line. Oh, they get a hand on it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
.157 left to play in the first half. To the inside, Reed. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
There's Simons with a 3, and again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Simons outside. Over Edwards. Anthony Simons again. Simons has got 28 points for the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
On the wing, Simons. From downtown. They get it back. Outside for Grant. The drive by Simons. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. McDaniels finds Gobert. Misses the baby hook. Got it off in time. That shot off. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Towns in at the center position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Morris for 3. Drops in the 3. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Williams a screen on Morris. And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. In transition, here they come. Here's Alexander Walker. The kick out to Morris. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Walker, a screen on Morris.
Minnesota foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
McLaughlin's shot is good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Henderson. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Brogdon, and stolen by Williams. Pass to Kamari. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Walker, a screen on Morris. Here's Henderson, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Morris for three. Offensive board. Anderson passes to Towns. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Kamari. Now here's Walker. To the right side. Here's Henderson. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Henderson's got 6 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Morris finds Anderson. Here's Towns. Williams grabs the board.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Oh, got a piece of it. Henderson drives in. Walker passes to Williams. Williams with the screen. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 10-point Portland lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Towns goes in, and it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
Walker against Anderson to the paint.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved his layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Morris deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And it's McLaughlin missing. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Brogdon finds Henderson. Back to Brogdon. Out to the right wing. Towns against Williams. Left side, Brogdon. Takes it inside. Watch out! Brogdon coming through!
Boy, he's able to burn you on the drive. Gotta like Brogdon being aggressive in these situations.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Portland has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Sharp in at the one. Out to Simons. Grant outside. The three. Reed with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And Towns slams it home.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Portland foul. Sharp. First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards looking for an opening. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Yes! He nails it!
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Sharp goes in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The Timberwolves trail. Towns on a screen. Back to Daniels. Pass to Reed. Fires for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Simons has the open look. Another one falls for Portland.
Love seeing this from Ayton. Dependable at finding his teammates in their spots.
Towns, a screen on Thibault. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Pass to Sharp. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Left side Conley. Shoots over Thibault. That one's wide left.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Pass to Reed. Tipped away. Simons against Edwards. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Sharp. Right through the D for the layup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Conley finds Towns. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl-Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Sharp goes in. Simons outside. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Simons has got 35 in the game.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for the Trailblazers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Simons.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Sharp passes to Simons. On the take. McDaniels with some nice D.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Gobert's length is intimidating, which is why defenders often resort to fouling.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. 7-point differential. Simons outside. Now Aiden. Oh, trying his luck from deep. He's off on that one. So the Trailblazers win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And beat
all fans for making it out to tonight's event. small forward.
And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position.
A vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Towns, that's in there. Conley with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Down low. The kick out to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Towns. Buries the 7-footer.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Brooks with a screen on Conley. Brooks outside. Gobert with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And what a smart player Conley is, and able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Edwards against Brooks. Edwards, that's good.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 2. Lets it fly. That one a little long.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Gobert with a screen on Green. Conley with the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Brooks finds Şengün. That's tipped, stolen by Conley. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks, and Edwards with the stop.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Oh, trying for it. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outlet.
And Şengün throws it down.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
To the inside. Lays it up and brings it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Green. He's got 6. Here's Van Vliet. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Edwards passes to McDaniels and finished by McDaniels.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game. Throw good, Van Vliet. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brooks against Edwards. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Green finds Smith. Driving the lane. They kick it out to Green. Smith on the wing. From deep. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 7.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner would be the one to settle in on defense.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Rockets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force. I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Pass to Van Vliet. Dishes it to Brooks. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. And that one is good. And that's now 9 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Pass to Gobert. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
They love seeing Smith active inside. That's when he takes his game to another level.
Outside Conley. The kick out to Towns. And here is McDaniel. Count that bucket. Towns has got 12.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Van Vliet against Conley. The pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times? Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body you know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest. But ultimately, you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s. So you took pride in that. And I think some of that pride has gone away.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Edwards.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. That one misses. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Inside, Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And Vliet on the wing. Edwards defending. And he gets it to go.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Brooks against Edwards. Towns a screen on Brooks. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Takes the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Green.
Good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. They've got Tari Eason. He's out there with Steven Adams. Thompson is out there with Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the point. And Morris drops them both. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Down low. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down. Now it's just 3 on the bucket from Anderson.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. Who imagines that might be discussed at halftime? That's going to be on the film.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
There's a screen. Morris looking over the floor. At the top of the key, Reed. There's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Morris against Holiday. Here's Reed. Off target from three-point range. Houston leading by 5. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
And so Eason nails both of them. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Holiday against Morris. Passes it to Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
In the corner, it's Whitmore. No coverage that time. Whitmore's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Morris against Holiday. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Eason. Screen by Adams. Fires for 3. Out to Thompson. Morris against Holiday. To the inside. Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Anderson passes to McLaughlin. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Reed gets the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Inside, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Reed. Off target with his 3. Houston leading by 6. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Thompson. And he gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
The kick out to Anderson. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Timberwolves have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So we can't get either to fall. The Rockets have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Anderson with the screen for Morris. Misses the three. The feed to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
11 seconds left in the third. Towns the screen. Conley kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. To end the run. And so it's the Houston Rockets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns and the dunk by Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? A combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Drives to the hoop, and it's in there. McDaniels got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Out to Smith. Launches it. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
You love seeing Smith Jr. be assertive off the catch. Great shot.
Here's Towns. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Towns a screen on Green. Here's Conley. That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Green. Şengün, just 4 to shoot. The drive by Green.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Minnesota calls timeout. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thank you, David. Towns kicks to Gobert. Edwards against Brooks. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Hands the shot with nobody near him. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Şengün finds Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Green. To the middle. Towns with the steal. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And Green gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Out to Smith. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. And then Smith with the dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Houston.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Green.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Towns, no luck. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-4 run. Lobbed up there for Green. Stolen by Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Van Vliet. For three, Edwards. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here is Smith. McDaniels defending. Now here is Smith. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just